Oh, did I get him? I got him. Welcome back, everyone, for another round of Scrap Mechanic. As you can see, my bridge is still standing. It has not glitched out yet, and I did go get more rusted metal blocks from another one of the warehouses, the second one, the one that I went to over there. It had several of the pavilions on the ground level, didn't have to do anything weird. And as you can see, it still has the bouncy part in the middle area. So in a comment from Joel Mason, he said that the bouncing effect, which you see is even happening right here, is the result of a transition from one tile section of the map to another. So just how quickly I'm seeing it happen, it's got to be a lot of tiles making up this, just like it takes a lot of blocks to make up this. But he did suggest splitting things up into smaller pieces. So as long as I don't disconnect from where there's a support beam, I should be okay. And I have made a backup of my game save as a precaution. I'm going to do this because he said break it up into smaller sections. And yeah, just from that point, you know, you can still drive over a single block gap. And that shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to do this. And we'll start with, you know, just these sections because that should not be a problem for that section there. Each of these should be short enough that it shouldn't be an issue, but we're going to find out. I'm going to test today and see where we can get this cut down, how many segments I need to split this into, because I want to get this fixed. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, what the... Why is that... Okay, that's falling over because apparently that does not count as being inside the terrain. This is why I made a backup. Neither piece there had a problem. But this segment, once I broke it from here and here, this piece fell just because that doesn't count as being in terrain. So, I'm going to bury it here and see if that makes a difference in how well this works. And I've still got a good number of antenna pieces, so we're sticking with them. And despite the fact that I made sure there is nothing actually connecting to it because the block counts as this level, you know, above where it's starting, it was also suggested to take that row out because, you know, I can still drive over a single block gap. And all right, this is where it's starting, like right in this area. So what's in this area? Well, a boulder there, but nothing really here. It's like, it's fine there, but right here is a problem. And it's just a continuous thing. So the tiles have to be, if that's split tiles of the map, like, you know, squares of map area, and that's causing that, those are some small tiles, like I was doing before. I'll, you know, change. There we go. Okay, so that's working fine. Those work, those don't work. Or at least, let me say it this way. That one does not count as being in the ground because it leaned over onto that one. That one should be counted as in the ground, but apparently is not. Okay, split into multiple segments. Okay, so far, so good. That little, you know, one block wide track, not showing any kind of glitchiness or anything with that. Running, no bouncing, boom. Okay, so again, I mean, even if it's an issue with the tiles of the ground, the terrain, causing that weird bouncing aspect, it still goes back to, with that bug, the game cannot handle a long, straight pathway. You cannot build something that's long and straight beyond a certain length because it's going to run into the problem of crossing a tile section or something like that and mess up. But I don't think that's really the issue of it just crossing a tile, because this was bouncing super quick, And I did not split it into really small sections. So it's got to be more of the master length of it, the total length, and the fact that it's crossing so many tiles of the map. That, to me, that seems to be the most likely reason that it's going too far. So just right here, as I was coming back to the land area, little green, reward bots. And reward bots had a green garment box. Just a, general green garment box. So we're going to crack it open. I also got a few potatoes off of that one. All right, what did I get? Another t-shirt. Doesn't look too interesting, actually. Give me a lift. I don't like the color. We'll go back to this. I want to build a little platform down or do like some ramp blocks, but I'm out of ramp blocks, so I would have to go get some more. Also, I'm so close to the edge. I do want to bring it back and use this as a spot for a lowering drawbridge type ramp. Oh, now they're trying to ambush me together. Aha! Still got you. Oh, here comes another one. I would be all for setting up like a cannon type system on the vehicle so I could just drive up, be like, as they're coming towards me, click a button, start shooting at them. But it still doesn't change the fact that in the end, I have to get out to collect stuff. If there was an automatic pickup, the vacuum pump worked to pick up stuff like this, I'd do that totally, but it doesn't, so you still have to get out of the vehicle. So what happens if I shoot him there and he can't see me? Or I can't shoot him anyway because it's acting like there's something blocking it. Oh, that hits him. Come on. Hey, he fell. He's a jumper. Ooh, garment bots. From that one. Corn. Oh no. Oh no. Farm bot. Oh. Come on, run. Use your little stumpy legs. What's a farm bot doing all the way out here? By himself. He's got to be guarding something to do with this place. And I don't think I've been in that place yet. That's where, yeah, there was corn I found. I came over here. And farm bot. Where'd he go? He's wandering around here in the trees where I can't see him. Oh. I see her harvesting quietly. I just noticed up there at the top of the screen. Farm bot. Again, another one. Oh, no, he found me. He found me. And yeah, this is not good. Hey, get the cow. I'm sorry, Mr. Cow, but I'm sacrificing you. So that's two farm bots in the same little area. Oh, he's still after me. He's not giving up. Oh, he did give up. He's just like, I'm making sure this guy's leaving before I stop chasing him. So this is the second packing plant, I think it is. Yeah, it's gotta be a second because the first one's right there by the trader hill area. So farm bot around that building and up the hill there. So a new day and a new clothing piece from that trip. That's well, you can't even tell with these pants on. I'm gonna strip the, oh my god. Oh no. No, that's awful. Let's go. What is it? No. We'll go. All right, we'll go back to that. And definitely getting my pants back on. That's just, yeah, no, I like the contrast. I like the blue. This got a utility belt. Come on. Utility belt for the win. I'm going to park here next to this little pool between that and the second packing plant wall. And I have, let's go ahead and get that out. So I've got these large explosives. I'm going to try and place one down in hopefully the path of the farm bot. Step back and oh, well. Oh, that did not work. Oh, did that get him? No, it did not get him. It got him to start attacking me. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, this did not work out. This did not work like I had planned. Ah! All right, come on. I'm just gonna let him run into it. I'm assuming it should break when he runs into it. Oh, did I get him? I got him. So it either takes 2 hits or the first one just didn't take. I'm thinking the first one didn't take, and that's 3 component kits is just not enough to justify that. There should be more. There should be a better drop rate. Okay, where's the other one? I know there's more. Nope. Like, I know I hear them shuffling around. It's just another one of these buildings with the thing on top that has nothing I can interact with. All I get is a nice vantage point of the area. And, okay, so we got a nice big harvestable rock area there. We've got what looks to be like a fallen tree into some rocks. Little cliffside. Might be something down there worth checking out. I haven't seen anything to indicate caves, small or large, in this area, but that's always a possibility, I guess. Oh, there's another farm bot. So yeah, they're just all over this area. A great way to come farm warehouse keys, since I know they're all throughout this area. But also it makes this area more dangerous, and there is a fallen tree. You can see all the roots. It was just a tree got knocked over, fell over. I'm assuming knocked over, because those are some pretty big roots. Oh, and another little campsite with some caged farmers. Not exactly the easiest ones to get to that I've encountered. Sorry, Mr. Farmer, I don't exactly have a good way to get you out of here right now. You'll have to stay and wait. Oh, another farm bot, like right next to the farmer. Yeah, if I came to get this one, I'd have to have some supplies come in and destroy a bunch of farm bots first before trying to collect the farmer, because I would not want to bring my little cart vehicle up here and have it destroyed. Instead of going and looking for more ramp blocks, I'm going to do what I did last time, which is take some of the lower sections out that were there to kind of smooth the appearance out. So I can have these to take out to the other end of this. I'll keep this one just so it's giving like that connection piece for everything to stay connected. And I'm going to set it up over here. Hopefully, switch and bearing to flip this down to ground level. Let me drive up on it if I want to, or at least give me a ramp I can drop down to walk up. So right here, just from this distance, I can land on this. So yeah, that's way too close to the edge. For my preference, I'm gonna bring it back. I'll still get on from here. No, all right. So I'm gonna do a bearing here like that. And oh, I forgot that the way these place, they place so much higher. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna just swap that. Okay, go to the right spot. Or maybe I should do this. Maybe I need to have like a piece that comes out like that. So I could target there. And it line, yeah, that's what I had to do. So I had to come out like this. So we'll just go ahead and build a cross like that. Oops, wrong blocks. And of course, yes, sags already as I put stuff down. Okay, and that's not going to work with the side fills. So really, I just need to know, is this going to be compatible distance-wise? Is this where it needs to be, or do I need to go further back? I think I could get that to drive up, like go, yeah, that hits right there. And let's see. Try this. Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah, that backing block is the problem now. One I had to place down to get to even sit, and that, oh, it still doesn't work. Like, yeah, the ramp blocks are nice. They have a nice slope, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off just using the normal blocks and having it flip down. All right, that works. But even if I just do the one piece, I am going to barely make it on this. And yeah, good thing is that works right there with the gap. So let's see if this raises up. Yes, it does, though it wobbles quite significantly. Yeah, that's kind of an issue. Lowers down. Fine. Turn off. Raises up. So now, let's see, I could really should just be able to do it like this. Yeah. Just connect to those pieces like that. Well, it was working. And why do I have right mouse button change rotation stuck now on this? Not supposed to be stuck on here. I get this to lock in the right way. Oh, come on. Nope. Put it there like that, maybe, and think, again, I should be able to connect it. Should be something that can be connected to keep it leveled. But no, doesn't quite work like that. Oh yeah, it's definitely like, it's acting like there's too much weight on it for that bearing. But I had kind of more weight than this at one point on the other one over there when I was testing it, it worked. Why is this one not working? Yeah, the bearing just can't handle it. It's just not enough power for the bearing. Ramp blocks are coming out. And what I'm going to do is have a rail that goes along each side. And I may just use the scrap metal blocks because I have so many extra still and I can easily go get more. Well, not easily, but I can go get more. And yeah, we're going to place a little ornamental decoration here. There we go. But with this, basically I want to do something like a, let's say I have 142. So 124. So that's 18 blocks wide. If I take one block out so I can have some kind of a rail to fit in on each side, take one more so I have an air gap. Basically, I'll have some kind of like, here's this. It has a round metal tube rail on the outside that helps to keep it in, and it's going to be at that height. And that way it'll just bounce along. Once it gets into the main area, it'll kind of line up. I might have to do some trickery here to give it kind of like a funnel effect. But yeah, okay, so it was, yeah, do 2 blocks off on each side. So I need 14 blocks wide on the maximum for the vehicle itself. This is not as wide as the other vehicle will be. Or actually, it might be perfectly about as wide as the other vehicle needs to be. Again, you see that? Where it's like the bouncing on that part there because it doesn't have both sides connected. But yeah, look at that. If I have rails that go the entire length, granted, this is a little faster than what that one will be. It goes all the way over here. Yep. I'll have to do some kind of rail system there. And voila, I have a cart that I could make and drive up here. And then, yeah, just have a little spot for it to turn around. Like that. Oh, yeah, actually, that's kind of... I was going to expand more on that side, but I might make this like a parking spot for the vehicle. That, you know, it's like, all right, I got a parking spot. It just stays here in this little area. And when it's time to go get some more stuff, I just drive it forward. Carefully down. Which, of course, I'll have rails. I'll keep it from rolling off. And then it's just drive along. We'll just have this little bumper rail on each side. So that should... I may have to adjust this. I may have to raise it up. But the idea being that it's going to hit that rail, this rail with that rail, and keep it from wiggling too much. I won't have to worry about, you know, control as much with this. And we'll just go ahead and get the seat placed down. And, oh yeah, of course, the seat is not going to line up in the middle because it is... Well, actually, you know what I could do? An odd number. I can extend it out because I'm going to have an extra bit of room. Let me try it real quick. If I take this, and should be able to place it down here. Yeah. Like that. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of room on the sides. I can make it a little wider. I have a spare electric engine, so I'm going to use it this time. Just because, I mean, I already have it. I've got plenty of batteries. I actually need to be using up batteries. So why not use them with an electric engine that I don't really have any other use for. I'm not going to be driving this constantly. And yeah, there we go. So that should be able to drive forward now. Right? Left. Okay, so that works. That is the electric engine turned up to that. Oh, man. That sounds so like, goofy by comparison. But, okay, that will work. And you know what? Let's just... I can place these down, right? Yeah, like that. Look, there we go. I'll place some more down here. Look at that. Yeah, a little decorative aspect to it. Oh, it's going to have some more juice than that. But almost the right height. And he's like, he can't see me. But Mr. Topebot's over there like ready. I'm sure as soon as I go, boom. I'm sure I'll switch this to a fuel engine. It's just, you know what? I've got an electric engine from that one warehouse I went through. Why not try using it for something that I can use up the batteries where I'm not using for anything else? If I just do like this, where I have a couple blocks on each side extend out around this point where these are at, then that gives me a way to lower it, and it puts it out a little bit more. Let's see how well this works with the wheels. I think it actually works okay. It's not like... It doesn't look to be clipping them. Of course, I don't want to exactly go turning too much. So yeah, do it like that. We'll make it a little bit better, I think. And that way I have... something. It sounded like something broke. But nothing actually broke. It's just like, I guess walking into the wall section now is sounding like it's breaking something on this. And now I have... no sound. My sound of placing and removing blocks has stopped after that weird breaking sound effect happened. So I've got sound back after I took it off the lift. It's like as soon as I took off the lift, something with the engine acted and it gave some sound to that. But it's just like I had sound being made and all of a sudden it just went completely silent. I'm just gonna add a little tail to it just to give a little bit better weight distribution right now. And yeah, not going too fast. The initial acceleration is kind of greater than the overall speed. And yeah, just going straight. Nice little, you know, cargo trolley. And it's not just cargo boxes I can use with this. I could put the craft bot on here and carry it. Or I could just run the craft bot along the bridge if I wanted to while, you know, over my shoulder. Because I'm so strong, I can easily carry it. The question is this going to go up? Yes, it goes up fine. It's got like a very even distribution of power for the electric engine. So basically it'll do that. Very sudden stop as well. Like the brakes just kick right in. And oh yeah, that's... Now the railing here is too low. I'll have to go and adjust the height of the railing here. I want to repaint all of the lights. It's so irritating when you pick a light up and it just resets it back to default. Like I didn't repaint it. I don't know why the color's changing if I didn't repaint it. And there we have it, a transport trolley. That, yeah, I'm thinking now I do want to try getting like another engine, just having 2 electric engines, one going each direction, each set of wheels, get rid of the turn aspect, just have it go all the way back and all the way forward. Maybe not even worry about parking it on the base area, just have it go all the way back and up the ramp and then have a little brace like I've got here. So it'll be, yep, drive forward. It hits. That little spot stops. Drive over that way, does the same thing at the top of the ramp going into the base, stops. And I could take that out and just have a switch on this side, switch on this side, and have this the same way I have that side. Right there is like that. And with that, see, it would fit right there in between. I could actually have that as a mounting point for certain things on each end and just be like, all right, time to go this way, hit the switch, and it just goes straight bumping along. It might actually be a case of extending these out to be exactly the width I need them to be. So for the first test, I'm bringing over a couple of almost full, I mean, they're like 1 slot empty chests that have a lot of the stuff from the warehouses that I have been going to. I'm going to take these. I'm going to just go boop like that and boop like that. It's not even, but you know what, that'll work. And yeah, now in reverse. So I could use one of my little seats that I have no use for because I'm single player. Use one of the seats as the spot where I sit down and just trigger the forwards, or you know, the towards the front of the bridge, towards the base side of the bridge type of thing, and just do, yeah, no driver's seat option, and just have it where once it comes up here, and I'd have to get lined up right. Once it comes up here, same thing, it has a little break point. One problem is that uneven acceleration. It just jerks forward so badly, and then it just kind of like levels out. But yeah, I could totally make this like perfectly lined up, not even having to worry about it turning. Oh, and turning is apparently an issue up here, because I should be able to, let's just test it. Yeah, I can reach up there. I can go up there and do that. I could have them all up there interconnected and save some floor space by doing that. I might do that, and I might try not to accidentally break some blocks, but for now, that is going to be it for this episode of Scrap Mechanics. So if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the you know, transport trolley and the system I've set up, how it's working. Let me know in the comment below, and of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.